My name is Zuleika Ortiz, and this is my final project for CSC 101. I learned to code HTML and CSS on Khan Academy, and I took the skills I learned from Khan Academy and applied them for my website. As you can see, I learned how to change font size, font color, and add images and borders to my website. I also learned how to embed YouTube videos to my website. If I click on my logo on the top here, it'll take me right back to the index. I also learned how to apply the href attribute, which you can see here on my table of contents. And when I click on purpose or any of the others listed, it takes me directly to that page. I created my logo and banner using Pixlr. Pixlr is a free online photo editor similar to Photoshop. With Pixlr, I used two pre-existing images, one of the background, which is like the skyline, and the other being the cloud that you see in the middle. And what I did for the cloud was I took off the background and I put it on top of this image, and then I added text. I created my banner by using several layers. Each layer represents a part of the image that can be worked independently from the others. And my banner is a result of all the layers merged together. And I created my animation by merging three photos, one being of myself, one being my logo, and one being a photo that represents my topic. Using easygift.com, I created the GIF, and I changed the delay time, which goes by 1/100th of a second between the frames. I believe my delay time was around 500. So I'm going to play my YouTube video quickly, and then I'll go on and show you guys the rest of the site.
Since I have an 8GB phone, I could put all my memory in the cloud. So I have more memory for my phone. And then I could put my pictures in cloud.
And you save money. You don't have to go
and I
buy.
save money. I don't have to get the 16GB. Shit. Zuleika's like,
oh
shit, it just went away.
You put it away.
No, no.
Wow.
Que maravilla. Wow.
As you saw in that video, it was just showing how your average student might use the cloud. Now I'm going to take you onto my purpose page. Here on the purpose page, we're just telling you basically what cloud computing is. And the term cloud computing was first used in 1996, but most people first heard it in 2006 when CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, had used it in a conference. The concept derives from the 1960s by J.C.R. Lichter, who was an American psychologist and computer scientist, who was considered one of the most important figures in computer science and general computing history. In 1999, cloud computing was first used by Salesforce.com for specialists to deliver mainstream software. At first, cloud computing services were pay-per-use, and although that platform is still used today, many services are free. Many people use cloud computing because it's accessible, free storage, and it's easy to back up your information. Common services of cloud computing that people use all the time can be Google Drive or iCloud. And now I'm going to take you to the next page, being the impacts page. The first question explains the benefits or harmful effects of this innovation. Cloud computing has revolutionized the way people share and save information, providing on-demand access to documents, images, and videos. With cloud-based applications such as Google Docs, people are able to work together in real time on a document and they can be in different places and still contribute to the document. And their changes show, as they're happening. One harmful effect of this innovation is that people are not aware of the platforms they are using, whether they be public, private, or hybrid. And the risks involved are compromising private information. Private cloud systems are more efficient when it comes to security, as it keeps assets held within the firewall. A way it has impacted our society, culture, or economy is that it has simplified the way we access our data, no longer needing to save information onto hard drives, eliminating the need for such with affordable systems such as Google Drive or iCloud. It also spreads energy and resource efficiency. Research shows businesses could save 60 to 80% of their energy costs by simply switching to the cloud. Not only is it good for the environment, but it's also cost effective. US businesses can save over $12 billion by making the switch. And here I have a video that shows the 3 reasons people might decide to use cloud. On question D, I explain how the healthcare industry can benefit from cloud computing. By 2020, the healthcare industry will have spent an estimated $9.5 billion on cloud services, providing both administration personnel and physicians with timely access to medical records when needed. By sharing patients' health data over the internet, medical personnel can have this information in real time, saving millions of lives. And here just shows how they've increased the amount of money put into using cloud services. Now I'm going to take you to my next page. Being technology. On the first question on this page, I explain how the user interacts with the innovation. In order to use this innovation, the user needs internet connection, and they usually have to log into a website that holds their personal information. Platforms can be free, as I said before, but people usually pay a monthly fee for using cloud services depending on the amount of information they store and whether the service is public, private, or hybrid. The user can decide to save this information to a hard drive or flash disk, but they don't have to, as it defeats the purpose of the cloud. They can then access this information from basically anywhere, from any device, as long as they have their login information and, of course, internet. On question F, I explain how the innovation incorporates 2 of the big ideas, being algorithms and internet, in order to accomplish its purpose. As I had said previously, without internet, the cloud would not be possible. People access their information again by logging into their accounts, and their information is saved on a private server. To keep data safe, symmetric algorithms should be used for cloud-based computing, which require data and link encryption. Symmetric or cryptographic algorithms use the same data to encrypt and decrypt data. I misspoke, they use the same key to encrypt and decrypt data. Okay, now I'm going to take you to my next page. Being data. The first question asks to describe how the innovation consumes data as input, produces data as output, and/or transforms data. And I said the cloud services run on public, private, or hybrid platforms, saving info to remote databases with the internet connecting the 2. Information on the cloud is physically being held in data centers. Anything uploaded to the cloud exists on a dedicated server and storage volumes housed in vast warehouses. Data centers are owned by cloud service providers who are responsible for keeping the services up and running. When the information is not being used, it is sitting in a data center until the owner decides to access the information. The second question asks to describe at least one data storage concern, data privacy concern, or data security concern related to the innovation. A common concern with cloud technology is how safe it truly is, and it all depends on what type of cloud service is being used. This concern has been proven in 2014 with the iCloud leak, with over 500 private photos of celebrities being compromised. iCloud runs on a public platform, meaning that the data as people once believed. The safest form is the private cloud. Although private networks offer the greatest level of security and control, they are generally used by businesses and companies. Okay, now I'm going to take you to my reference page. Here you can see I've listed 3 of my main references. I got a fair amount of my information, most of my information, off TechTarget. And here they basically explain cloud computing and its basics. From